Hello, my name is Tanya Ball, and I'm a candidate for the Masters of Library and Information Studies at the University of Alberta. To be honest, I haven't always wanted to be a librarian. I actually wanted to do my own research, become a professor, and teach cultural studies. I even got as far as getting a master's degree in Spanish. It wasn't until my daughter was born that I considered an alternative career path. I was among the first of my friends to start having children. So I often found myself sitting at home, not really knowing what to do or who to turn to. That's when I discovered baby lap time classes at the public library. My daughter had so much fun at these classes, and I learned so many songs and rhymes, and it soon became a weekly ritual. It was something to look forward to every week. The library offered me the support that I needed, so I decided to give back to the community by working in a public library. Here, I came face to face with a lot of current issues in libraries. Typically, these problems tend to revolve around access for marginalized populations, digital literacy, and stereotypes, believe it or not. One of the most common misconceptions about libraries is that they're no longer relevant. With advancements in technology, people are turning to Google instead of the library. What people don't really think about is that technology is actually driving libraries into the future. In a world where digital literacy is becoming increasingly important, libraries can serve as a starting point for a lot of people experiences new, evolving technologies. One way to showcase new technology is with the incorporation of makerspaces. Here, patrons can explore, collaborate, and create using 3D printers, open source software, Lego robotics, makey sets, or even drones. Drones are an interesting, controversial example of evolving technology. Hooked up with a camera, drones can fly anywhere and everywhere, spying on whatever the operator chooses. With this in mind, there are obvious concerns regarding privacy, trespassing, drug trafficking, or even sky pollution. Despite the controversy, the drone can help libraries tackle issues of accessibility. Considering the overall cost of a drone, which ranges from $200 to $2,000, it's obvious that the library could bridge the gap between users and technology. Those who aren't able to afford a drone could hop on over to the library just to experiment. Drones would be helpful in providing internet access as well. Google's already experimented with this technology. They've combined drones with balloons, which they call Project Loons, and low-orbit satellites. The library could reach those living in rural areas where the internet is unreliable or non-existent as well. They could even help library patrons receive their books through a drone delivery system. Amazon is in the beginning stages of these testing delivery drones. They announced that they would be using door-to-door drones that would deliver goods within 30 minutes. UPS, Google, and SF Express have looked into this technology. This could be a crucial component for those patrons who have limited physical access to the library too. Right now, libraries have a service that is coordinated with volunteers who come in to retrieve books for these patrons. Using drones would eliminate the need for volunteers. In addition, using delivery drones could be used internally as well. For those working in large libraries or archives, a drone could retrieve items much faster. So we're just actually scratching the surface of this technology, which I find exciting and also terrifying. As technology evolves, so does our expectations. Nowadays, librarians are expected to have some sort of technical expertise, whether it be computer programming languages, software navigation, or just databases in general. Not being particularly tech savvy myself, I can certainly see some issues in the future regarding training and support for library staff. As we're all aware, it's not always possible to dedicate work hours to learning new technologies. Unfortunately, that puts the responsibility onto the individual to learn on their own time. While I don't have any resolutions to this problem, I can certainly see myself playing a role in educating other library patrons or even library staff in these new technologies. In this sense, not being an expert proves to me a bit of an advantage. If I can understand the technology, I'd be able to translate and teach it to others in a simple language that they and I can understand. Until then, you could probably find me exploring in the makerspace myself. Thank you.